What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy BTOLou back at it with another one. And in this video, we're just gonna do a live trading video of basically the type of trades that I took for today. And just to keep it online, today is Monday, June 2nd. I'm currently in New York session with it. This is the trade that I'm currently in right now. Matter of fact, I'm in this trade right now. We're around like 286 profit right now. But I'm gonna stay in this trade as while I'm talking about the other previous trades that I took today. So I'm risking around 237 in this trade right now. So this is my third trade for the day, and this is gonna be 3 wins for the day. But I'm gonna talk about the two previous trades that I took today on here, and I'm gonna just break it down exactly what I see, break down my strategy with y'all, and just give y'all a better understanding of what I do, or the type of patterns that I take and the type of strategy that I take. So the first trade that I did take this morning was a gold trade. I took gold this morning, and as you can see here, it's gonna be very confusing looking at this, but I'm going to break it down slowly for y'all, and y'all can understand everything that I'm saying, which that I'm about to say. So previously, and on Sunday around 5 or 6 o'clock, that's when market opened back up. So when market opened back up, this is where we're opened up right here. When you see a gap like this is when market opens. This is when market closes. Market closed right here. Market open right here. Highlighted off of this red line, or this red highlighter like I have right here. So with that being said, right, I noticed that market. If I go to the 4 hour here off of gold, we're gonna see that gold came down and touched its previous liquidity zone and then closed strongly off of the 4 hour scale. That's one. After I seen that, I saw that it had another break of structure through this medium blue line that I have marked here. After this break of structure, it's going to try to retest this next blue line up here, which just showed previous rejection on. So that's just showing it off of the 4 hour scale. 4 hour scale, rejection, 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 rejection candle here. Cool. Now, if we break it down all the way down to the 15-minute scale, just to make it more like simpler and easier to see, you're going to see that I had a consolidation at the beginning of Tokyo session here, which is, is pretty ugly at the very beginning. But you're going to see the diagonal pattern strategy that I use and how I got a confirmation candle for me to take a buy here. So since off of the 4 hour scale, I had already a bullish bias onto this chart. I'm looking for a bullish break of structure towards the buy side in order for me to get in for this bullish run. With the 4 hour confirmation of the bullish, I'm only looking for buys here. I'm not really looking for sales. So after I've seen that, right, you're going to see a perfect diagonal line here that it wants to try to break or reject. If it were rejected here, it would have definitely came all the way back down into this zone, trying to retest these areas of resistance. But since it didn't, it came back up and it closed bullish here. This is exactly the type of movement that I'm looking for. This is pen and paper every single day that I'm coming into the market. This is exactly what I'm looking for. So when we get into this chart, right, we see that I had a break structure here for the bullish ride. That's exactly what I needed. That's all I needed off of the two confirmations that I just had right there. Now, it's really three confirmations. It's the bullish, it's the rejection, and it's the break of structure. Those three confirmations gave me a probability of it going to the buy side of a higher than it going to a rejection sell side for it to be bearish. So with this break of structure here, I got in for the trade. Simple. I got in for the trade here, and we really sitting good. Regardless, we sitting good. So with that being said, right, I got in for this buy. I got into this spot. I remember I made around like $5.99. That's how I remember, because I knew I didn't break 600 here, but I did make 599. I'll probably pop it up on the screen if it does pop. If I do remember to edit this video a little bit. But yeah, I got out around this zone. This would have been my take one. I had a take two up here as well, but I wasn't as confident as soon as it did reach my take one to hold into it. And my psychology around that is just take the money. Simple as that. Because that's the whole reason that I'm on this chart in the morning, waking up early as hell, is just to take the money out the market and not lose money in the market. So I can't really be mad at myself. I took the money. That's the only reason I'm here. We on to the next one, right? Obviously, if I would have held it, I would have been way above my take profit. and I would have been, cruise sailing. I would have been chilling, but I'm okay with that, and I'm not even finna trip about it. It's part of the game. So that's the first trade that I took. Perfect, right? Pitch perfect, exactly what I needed. Now, the other trade that I'm taking right now, or the other trade that I did take, was a US30 sell. So my confirmations for US30 right here, right? So as we look at the 4-hour scale here, right? You are going to see exactly what I'm going to tell you. You're going to see. You're going to see it has a bottom liquidity line based off of this yellow. It has a top liquidity up here for these blues, and it also has a top liquidity up here for this very high, which is the previous New York high that it had, which is going to want to approach eventually, since it did break a structure here off of this blue line. So with that type of bias that I have here, and I seen like it had a stronger rejection here off of this liquidity zone, it's showing me a bullish bias for the short run. But though, it's going to be a but to that. Since I've seen like I had a 4-hour bullish bias here, what I was looking for is confirmation for it to be towards the sell side. If I see any confirmation towards the sell side, always gotta be open-minded of looking it towards the bull side or the sell side. So when I'm looking for the confirmations here, I noticed that since it did have a breaker structure here off this New York high, and then it had a breaker structure here off this Tokyo Open, this showed that it did want to go bullish, but since it didn't break this blue line, like it previously broke this line already. Since it didn't break that line, I'm looking for sales now. I'm looking for sales here because it didn't have enough stronger confluence, a stronger push movement for it to push this line. It's showing that it wants to keep going lower until it finds its next area of resistance for it to have a better rejection candle towards the bullish buy side. So with that confirmation there, I'm looking for sales now. After I've seen this candle, I'm looking for sales. So we have a median white line here, which is the middle of all the rejections that we have going on here. This is on my median line. I noticed that it had multiple rejections off the 4-hour scale, which is showing that it does not want to break bullish at all. As soon as it kept going, it tried to break bullish off the 4-hour. It didn't close bullish, showing me stronger confirmation that it wants to continuously go bearish. So off of that, right? Off of those confirmations, this is when I decided to take a small bullish buy. Put that back. All right, this is when I decided to take a small bearish sell here. So as soon as I seen Alpha New York, as soon as New York opens, this is when New York opened right here. This is off the 15-minute scale, by the way. As soon as I seen that it had a rejection candle here off of this white median line, and whenever it did try to come back into this London high area, it showed a rejection candle off the rip. So I got in off this green bearish candle. Even though it was a bullish candle, I see it as bearish because the wick is above it, making it that the open price is at the lower price now. Like when the price opened on it, it tried to go up, but since it did close below that, it's showing me confirmation that it wanted to go bearish. So when I got into this trade, my next candle kind of wicked down instantly, and it gave me, what was it, like 250 something, 280 something. I took off of this trade, and I literally got out around this zone as soon as I saw that it break below this blue line. And I already knew that it didn't have as much confirmation for it to reach this white line. But since I already knew that it was going to be a bearish movement, that's why I stayed in it for how long I stayed in it. This is going to be a high risk, high reward trade. But if you're smart into your entries, if you're smart about on your discipline and how you see money, you're going to be able to take these type of trades in your trading journey. And these are the type of trades that can definitely save you if you ever are, looking for those type of setups. So since I seen this, I literally got out right around this zone. I made my profits and I got out. I'm chilling off it. I'm 2-0 for the day, right? 2-0 for the day. I'm chilling. And then I decided to look at the trade that I'm in right now. This trade is for NAS100. Again, I'm gonna do my confirmations again off of this one. Off of the 4-hour scale, we have a median of a blue line here. We should have multiple rejections here off of this Tokyo. Rejection. and then another rejection here. What we see here also is that I had a breaker structure towards the buy side. These two breaker structures to the buy side shows that it continuously wants to go bullish here, no matter what. It wants to go bullish here, and it wants to go ahead and reach this next zone up here, which is our 22,045 area that I wanted to get to. This breaker structure shows confirmation that it wants to go bullish. Obviously, it's going to have some type of confluences here, and it's going to try to reject here to find this next area of resistance for it to have a stronger breaker structure towards the buy side. So with that 4-hour confirmation there, I go back to the 15-minute scale, and then that's when you're going to see it's going to be basically another diagonal line here. This is another diagonal cycle. I was thinking about taking this one right here, but I didn't take that one. As a matter of fact, I took this one previously. This is this is days ago. This is last Friday. I took that trade. Now that I've seen how market open here, right? You're gonna see it's another diagonal line setup strategy pattern that I previously showed on, I think it was gold when I was showing it on here on the screen. What you're gonna see here, but this time, since they did break through here and they did break bears below my line, all you have to see is that this is what you would call a fake out. This is a fake out candle. It's a fake out candle because since it did off the 15-minute scale close below the line, all you have to do is go to the 1 hour and you're gonna see it actually did respect that line. This is when off of 1 hour, that's gonna show you stronger volatility, that's gonna give you stronger price action, that's showing you stronger confirmation for the type of trades that you're taking. And with that confirmation there, showing that it actually rejected off of the 1 hour scale, I'm looking for buys here. So off of this blue line medium here, I'm seeing that it's consolidating constantly here in this area. But once I seen that this had a rejection candle here, strong rejection candle here, that's when I got into it. And as soon as I got into it, that's when they instantly went bullish. My head's up in the sky. I'm chilling. Whoa, what the f happened? I instantly got into it. I sniped the bitch, literally. So, showing that the next candlestick did wick back down, but it's also showing me that since it did close above my purple line that I already have previously marked here, it's showing that it wants to continuously go bullish. Simple. It already broke the bullish line. It continuously wants to go bullish. So it's going to make a whole bunch of jibber jabber, right? It's going to make a whole bunch of consolidation candles, all that. Once you see that rejection off of this blue line median, I'm staying in this trade. There's no point in me getting out. There's no point in me getting out of this trade, especially with this confirmation candle here and how strong it did close above my purple line here. This is a trade that I'm currently in right now. And now I'm really just looking, I already have a one-on-one right now. But it's projected eventually it's going to get to this 21.7 area. We're going to see how strong it does continuously move. But I'm already in the profits now. So I could be calm about it. And if I take the money, I take the money. That's the whole reason I'm here. If I take the money, I take the money. And I won 3-0 for the day. So I'm really just holding out on this trade right now. We can pull it back up here. Yeah, we have around 267. So yeah, this is the trade that I'm in. These are the 3 trades that I took today. A real simple video. I just want to go ahead and break down some of my strategies, and y'all can see one-on-one just what I look for in the market, confirmations in the market, my psychology behind everything that I take, and the reasoning behind what I take it. So real simple video. I just want to do a quick little breakdown of the 3 trades I took today. We're gonna be back at this literally tomorrow at Tuesday. So go ahead and stay tuned. And if you feel like you got some value from this video, don't even hesitate to drop a subscribe, because that's going to only make me grow. That's only going to make YouTube put me in your algorithm more, so you can keep continuously seeing my videos and gaining value. If you feel like you're gaining value out of this video, leave a like. Yeah, leaving a like is just showing me that you want to keep seeing content of me. So, and what I have to say, and that's just going to make me more motivated to keep pumping out this content on YouTube. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in into this video. Make sure y'all say hi to your mamas. Go ahead and love up on them, all that. Y'all stay blessed and beat the odds.